And the meditation of my heart be always acceptable in your sight, O Lord, my strength and my Redeemer. Amen. I'm thinking about renting out my shirt. I think there's a market for it. I was with my friend Sam in the hospital. Sam's wife had had surgery. I was visiting, and then the wife decided to take a nap, so Sam and I went down to the hospital cafeteria to get lunch. Sam noticed that the hospital staff people were very, very nice to me, and these were the same people that had been kind of rude to him the day before. I had the clergy shirt on. Now Sam wants one. It's true, people are nicer to me when I wear this shirt as opposed to, say, my Suzuki scooter t-shirt. Clothing makes a statement. Jewelry also makes a statement. People sometimes wear crosses around the neck. Occasionally this is just fashion, but sometimes it's to show Christian faith. Well, I don't wear jewelry very much, but I could make a statement with clothes. I've got jeans on today. These are carpenter's jeans. I got the loop for my hammer here, and got these special pockets over here for, I don't know, the slide rule or whatever that thing is carpenters use. And, it's like someone wearing a cross. I can wear these to show that I follow Jesus. He was the carpenter from Nazareth, after all. And today's story from the beginning of Mark's gospel shows Jesus calling the first people to become part of his new community. He's calling people to follow him. Well, I want to follow him. I want to be his disciple, which is a fancy religious word that means student. But here's the thing. I'm not a very good carpenter. Oh, I've got the genes. But you ask Mark Phelps, who built our house and let me help. You ask the guys who used to work on our Habitat for Humanity projects with me on the team, or you ask the adults and the teams from our every summer Ramp It Up program. I'm not the guy that you ask to wield a hammer or a power screwdriver or a nail gun. One time I wrote a song that's really autobiographical. The song is called Work Song for the Mechanically Declined. Here are some of the lyrics. If I had to work as a carpenter, I'd never earn a cent. I start to work with my hammer, 2 hits, and the nail is bent. When using hammer and nails, I always feel so dumb. The only nail I hit every time is the one at the end of my thumb. So when I wear carpenter's jeans, really it's kind of false advertising. I'm not a good carpenter. But here's the other thing. I'm not a very good follower of Jesus either. I really don't live the life of radically committed love into which he calls all of us. Wearing a cross could be considered false advertising too. I'm not really very good at taking up my cross every day and following him. But I'll say one thing in my defense. I keep trying. I keep on the road, even when I stumble. I keep walking behind him. I keep trying to follow along, even if I'm just like a little puppy rather than a for real disciple. I had a friend in this church I served back in Chicago a number of years ago, and he surprised me one day. He said to me, I don't consider myself a Christian. And I looked puzzled, but then he explained. He said, I consider myself an apprentice Christian. Well, I like that, and I agree with it. Me too. I am an apprentice Christian. It's a choice I make day by day. And it's a choice you make day by day. Our choices are important. Our choices make a difference. Our choices really count. In the Harry Potter books, the wizard Dumbledore says, "It is our choices, Harry, that show us what we truly are, far more than our abilities." Did you ever hear the one about the woman who had a dog and the dog had puppies, whole litter of puppies? Her husband got kind of irritated with all this, these puppies underfoot, and finally the husband gives the ultimatum. Either they go or I go. So next day an ad appears in the local newspaper. My husband says either he goes or puppies go. Puppies are adorable, fat, pedigreed. Husband is rude, fat, pedigreed. Take your pick. That guy made his choice. He chose to act like a jerk. That doesn't usually end very well. Our choices make a difference. There's an old gospel song called "I Have Decided to Follow Jesus." That sums it up for me. Trouble is, I'm really not much better at following Jesus than I am at carpentry. But there's a good thing about the best carpenters. They are very, very patient. They take their time to get the work done right. So I'm not sure how good it is for me to wear carpenter's jeans to show I follow Jesus, or a cross around my neck to show I follow Jesus, or a clergy collar around my neck to show I follow Jesus. I'm just not very good at it. But I'm so grateful that that carpenter from Nazareth is so patient. He was very patient with the broken people that he was mending into a new community. I like to think he's working on me like a great woodworker creating a work of art out of uncooperative hardwood. I am an apprentice Christian, I know that, but he is a master carpenter. He's an artist. Now, he doesn't work with wood anymore, not since those workshop days back in Nazareth. Now, he is an artist at work on people. He is renovating people. And here at St. Mark's, we are a bunch of works in progress. We are not finished yet. We are a school of students of this rabbi, this teacher, this master carpenter. The choices we make reveal the craftsmanship of our lives. The choices we make show where we are on the road. The choices we make demonstrate our loyalties. As a follower of this carpenter from Galilee, I've had my share of smashed thumbnails. I've ruined more than enough spiritual 2x4s. I've collected plenty of splinters in the soul along the way. But by the grace of that carpenter from Galilee, I keep walking. I keep trying. I keep following. And you know what? It's great to be in your company as we are on this journey together. Together, we are journeymen, apprentices, students. Sure, we are imperfect, we are flawed, and we are in need of repairs. But we are cherished, and we are blessed, and always we are loved. Amen.